Hey, folks. So I'm very happy to say that after several weeks of working on updating one of our seminars, that I have some of the material prepared. We actually have 35 tools prepared in a seminar called The Power of Noticing. And I'm going to present at least one of them tonight, give you a flavor of the class. So here we go. Let's begin. Tool number one. There are 35 tools. This is the first one. This one is called the 5-minute solution to a 10-ton problem. Okay. Hello and welcome. Let's start with a question. What are you willing to do to make your life better? We often think the answer has to be big and complicated. We think we need to do a ton of work to solve our 10-ton problems. But what if the first step, the most powerful step, was to do nothing? Okay, now I do realize this is surprising you guys, but try to stick with me here if you can. Well, not exactly nothing. The first tool in our journey of noticing is surprisingly simple. It's this: just sit. I can hear you thinking, sit, that's it? That doesn't sound like work. But it can be some of the most challenging and rewarding work you'll ever do. In our busy lives, the intentionality, doing nothing for a few moments, is a radical act. This tool isn't about zoning out. It's about creating a small island of stillness in the stormy sea of your day. It's the foundation for everything else we're going to learn. Let's see how it works. In fact, let's see how it works with our family. Example one. David gets home from a really stressful day at work. A big project is going wrong. His mind just racing a mile a minute with all the things he needs to fix. He walks in the door looking like he's carrying the weight of the world. His wife, Silvana, sees this, and instead of asking what's wrong, she simply says, "Hey, before you do anything else, why don't you leave your bags by the door and just sit in your favorite chair for 3 minutes? I'll set a timer." David's first thought is, I can't sit, I have to solve this. But he trusts her, so he does it. For the first minute, his mind is still racing. Okay. Sitting business is not so easy. But by the third minute, without him trying to fix anything, the storm in his head begins to calm down. He hasn't solved the problem, but the problem no longer has a stranglehold on him. Example two. Let's check in with Chloe, the teenage daughter. She's completely overwhelmed. She has a history paper due. Her friends are in the middle of some other drama. Her younger brother Leo is being, well, a younger brother. She sits at the kitchen table, frantically tapping her laptop, looking like she's about to explode. Silvana comes in, looks at the scene, puts a calming hand on her shoulder and says, Mija, let's try an experiment. Close the laptop. For 5 minutes, we're going to sit here together, drink a cup of tea. No planning, no talking about problems, just sitting. Chloe gives her mom that classic teenage look, the one that says, you have to be kidding me. Trying to get a teenager to sit still without their phone for 5 minutes. Now that's some Zen master level work. But she agrees. After a few minutes of quiet, her shoulders begin to relax. The mountain of stress is still there, but she feels just a little bit taller and more able to climb it. You see, in both cases, nothing was solved, and yet everything changed. The simple act of sitting created a space between the person and their problem. That space is where clarity lives. It's when we can begin to notice our lives instead of just reacting to them. This tool is your emergency brake for a runaway mind. It is nurturing, practical, and profoundly useful. Your practice this week is simple. Once a day, or whenever you feel overwhelmed, just sit. Set a timer for 3 to 5 minutes. You don't need a special cushion or a silent room. Sit in your car before you go to the grocery store. Sit at your desk before you start a big task. Don't try to clear your mind or solve your problems. Your only job is to sit. Give yourself the gift of the pause. You will be amazed at what you notice, what you begin to notice when you do. This simple act of creating a moment of stillness is a foundational part of being present in our own lives, a state of being we explore in many ways. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Give us some feedback if you'd like to. My phone number is 341 257 3002. 341 257 3002. Love you very much. Please take care, okay?